Who's that pig who can walk on two legs? It's not an allegory, it's Cedric Saybrook, a swine of culture. Thank you for joining me here at Station 83, and a special hello to all my pig pen pals. What is this voice I'm using? I don't get it. Boy, I didn't feel so hot yesterday. Felt like I was deep down in a hole that I buried for myself. High walls. And only a little light peering down, but plus I was wrapping up a game that I think I had kind of run out of steam on, but I don't know, I feel a little bit better today. I remembered there's some things to look forward to in the near future for me. My anxieties being what they are. It's nice to have something to look forward to. What do I have to look forward to? Well, this song is going to end shortly, so I have to be ready to run it back to the top. So, looking back and forth, I'll just look off to the side here while I talk. So yeah, this weekend I'm going to head out, visit my family back in the family place. Get to give myself a little road trip. Is always nice. Making the drive up the length of the state, just me and the radio, or podcast, or whatever I'm listening to. You know, just meditative. We don't have the same quiet value of the long drive in the game I'm playing today, because that's a road trip format with multiple people. Talking back and forth as the world rolls on by. It's a different vibe entirely, but one I still appreciate from time to time. But yeah, I'm gonna visit family, and tomorrow I am going. I have an afternoon off to do all number of little errands that I need to get done. So I go to the dentist. I go and I'm gonna try and get my seasonal shots for the seasonal concerns. I get to drive way out of my way to pick up a game I pre-ordered. And usually I don't pre-order, but this is a known quantity. This is a game, what is it called? What is it called exactly? It's Rain Code is part of it. What's the full name? Enigma Archives, right? Master Detective Archives in the US. I started playing it on the Switch, and then they announced that they're doing a re-release on the PS5, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm a sucker. You can sell me the same game twice. And so I'm getting the PS5 release. And I pre-ordered it in the wrong spot, because it was an error of expectation that I made. At the time, we were apartment hunting, and we were in that part of town. I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna pan out. We're gonna wind up living here. I'll be living in this place when this game comes out. So I was like, what the heck? I'm gonna act semi-impulsively and pre-order this game. And then when I'm living here in the new place, I'll be able to pick it up nearby. And oh ho ho, that wasn't how things panned out. And then I was like, you know what? I don't care enough to cancel the pre-order. I've just built in a little adventure for myself. And so now we will see the culmination of that adventure, driving way out of my way to pick up this game. I should also probably try and get my oil changed, because I'm due for that. And we're about to make a long road trip. So, yes, many things to take care of tomorrow. And then, a few weeks more down the line, we have one of my favorite things happening. Every year it's happened, I've gone, is a film festival held in Los Angeles called Animation is Film. And as the name suggests, it is a film festival celebrating animated features and shorts and television and all kinds of stuff. And so, yeah, I've gone every year that they've held it. but this time, actually the last couple times, I have opted to get a hotel nearby so I can just sort of live up there the whole weekend. Because the first few times I did it, it was like, okay, I'm living in the southern county, driving back and forth. It's like 45-minute drive. Why am I wrestling with that? Certainly not for the price of gas, but for a price, I can just be up there and have a much more chill and pleasant time. So yeah, I got a hotel room booked for the weekend. I got 6 movies I'm gonna see, and if there is extra time on Sunday, I might see something else. What did I get? There's they're doing an anniversary screening of the anime Redline, which is it's a real crazy kinetic racing sci-fi movie that I've never seen on a big screen, so that'll be exciting. There's this Mononoke movie coming out, which I don't know anything about Mononoke. I just know it's very visually complex and intricate, and I'm curious to see what that's all about. And then there's a Looney Tunes movie. Can't go wrong with Looney Tunes. Probably you could, but lately it seems they've been doing good work with Looney Tunes. And so, yeah, another thing that I'm excited to see. And then, what else? Other things too beyond those. But those, I think, are the highlights that I'm looking forward to. So, yeah. Feeling okay. Even as I sit here and talk, I'm like, who are you trying to convince? You know you feel good-ish. You're not going to get any higher than you are right now, and dwelling on it may start building those walls up again. So let's get away from these walls and get on the open road with, what is this? The 4th episode, Getting the Car Loser. We did the beach episode, the DLC, got ourselves some weird bits of equipment, and found a sort of feels maybe a little cheesy build for my characters that it's cool. I'm still respecting the game. I'm playing it in the way that they intend me to. Not breaking any laws. Now let's get over here. One of these is the game window. Where are you?
Get in the car, loser.
I will. So yeah, where were we? We are in the desert, Act 2. We're all taken care of, I think. Tell me, am I good? Yes. Get my beverage going here. Always nice. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there was another thing I was going to talk about. But I will do that when we hit a lull. There will be a point, I think, when the conversation runs quiet. But until then, a query for the party, if you would. Shoot. Of all thy foes encountered thus far, which would each of you say was thy least favorite to do battle with? Oh yeah, those nurse squids are annoying. nurse squid guys with the tentacles and the saw blades and the healing. No solidarity for your fellow healer? I have solidarity with my friends. If they aren't doing all my hard work my friends are doing and dealing damage, they're my enemy for sure. I didn't really think they were all that hard, to be honest. Then who wouldst thou say was thy toughest enemy? Oh, that's easy. Equivocation, cowardice, the willingness to preserve the status quo. You know, all those enemies you can't hit with the Sword of Fate. Grace, if you ever answered an exam question that way, I would flunk you for sure. True heroes don't need good grades. Anyway, Angela, why do you ask? I have no grander motive, I suppose. I feel somewhat alienated from all of you, even after all our travels. Each of you has a close connection with another, but I feel as if I have little in common to discuss with you. I feel, I'm uncertain of a way to describe it. Okay, what do we got coming up here? Alright, we'll stick at the top line. Feeling left out? Indeed, I suppose so. I don't know, Angela. I mean, Grace and Val are super close for sure, but I'm definitely kind of nervous about being a drag on the group, too. I mean, like, the rest of you are all super confident adults, and I'm just here wondering if we should get a child seat in the car so I don't smash through the windshield of life. Oh my god, Sam, that metaphor is doing a whole lot of work. I'm just saying, if anyone's the odd one out, it's probably the nervous baby, surrounded by a bunch of hot, confident adults, capable of dealing exploit damage in battle. Sam, I assure thee, I share thy lack of confidence in all honesty. Also, you don't gotta worry about smashing through the windshield. That's what seatbelts are for, baby. They keep you secure. Hey, how come when I call myself baby, it's humiliating, but when you call me baby, it's like 100% illegal how good it feels. I was once very secure. It involved chains. I think thou wouldst not have liked it, in veritable honesty. Hey, Angela, if you want to get closer to understanding us, try this one on for size. TBH. Pardon? It means to be honest. Ah, I see. Well, I think thou wouldst not have liked it, TBH. Perf. Again, pardon, I know not the meaning of this perf. Oh, fight. It's actually just a word that was invented to describe you. Alright. See, with the half attacks... Now what it was is... use the half-life to build up the gray gauge with Valentine, and then unleash. Oh, Grace is down. Whoops. How did that happen? It's like something's missing. Okay. We avoid the water attacks now. So yeah, those were what, rank 6? Pushing up against a little bit tougher foes. Oh my god, Val, are you done flirting? Sorry, babe, no need to get jealous. I promise I'll give you plenty of attention next. I'm not jealous. Anyway, Angela, speaking of chains, why do you still wear them anyway? Are they magic or something? Do you need help removing them? Thy concern is admirable, but no. 'Tis merely... I have a desire to wrap them around the machine devil himself and teach him what his weapons feel like. Damn, that's metal. And TBH, I enjoy the look upon Sam's face whenever she realizes she's been staring at them. Oh, come on! Geez, Angela, I don't know why you're worried about not fitting in with the group when you're clearly owning me just as hard as everyone else. I don't want to run out of iced teas, but... Oh, yeah, alright. Healed up. Perhaps a role exists within thine established dynamic for me after all. I don't even know if we have an established dynamic. For example, my lovely sweet Valentine has absolutely been turning up the volume by 20% every time someone new comes in. Baby, where are these percentages even coming from? Am I wrong? Well, maybe not. Like maybe a little. Well, let's impress her in combat. Oh no, do I have fire attacks? I do have fire attacks set, alright. This is... But as long as I can keep Valentine alive... Come back! Wow. Everything is hitting quite hard all of a sudden. I should not have to be using this much of my stuff. Alright, let's use that sword. Maybe this is messing with my tempo. Oh wait, that's gonna heal, isn't it? Not enough yet. Come on, come on, come on, come on, die, die already, die! Thank you. And again, look at me, I'm completely thrashed. Why are those in red? What does that inform me? I don't know. Do not have that information. Alright. Yeah, we're trying to impress the angel. Let's go to the gas station. Maybe like a lot, PPH. Ah, I see. I do not mean to interfere. If thy goal is to impress, consider it accomplished. Valiant heroes, 'tis my honor to serve as your inspiration. Even if the inspiration is to be a bunch of losers. Sam, don't get carried away. You're definitely still the exemplary loser. Truly, I would rather be the inspiration of losers who make a stand than the icon of winners who stand for naught. Damn, and I guess we gotta continue to be a bunch of dumbasses for, you know, justice. Besides, I have turned against the divine order itself in joining you. My manner of speech may differ from yours, but I assure you, I am capable of equal foolishness. Damn, now that's inspiring. Is it though? Okay. Open road. Yeah, what I was gonna say. Just as a general cost-saving measure, well, they always say, don't eat out as much. Well, that means I gotta eat at home more, and I'm not one to cook. I'm not much of a cooking kind of person, so I gotta get some pre-made, ready-to-go kind of stuff. And what do I fall back on? Of course, microwavable things. And gosh, even just after, like, I haven't actually... It's been months and months and months since I've had anything that was microwave prepared. And then just over the past 2 days having it, I'm like, I felt so sapped of energy and motivation, and it's like the food, such as it is, it's like it has information missing. It's like you're listening to a song and then you realize that it's only coming in one ear. It's like, this is incomplete. And so I caved and went and bought food out today. And so far, it's sitting in me a lot more substantially, shall we say. It feels much more real. And I don't know, and it's annoying because this is stuff that I have had in the past and didn't recall having any sort of these kinds of issues with. What is the clock? I forget what the clock is. Maybe that, so that's what's... Oh wait, okay. I'll put 2 and 3 together and get 4 here. The clock is what was making those harder, because after a certain amount of time, the difficulty ramped up. And I forget what benefit that gets me. Is it gets me the... Oh, okay, it gets me the 2 extra dealy bobs. To be spent on what? Now, we're gonna leave the clock off. We're gonna get to the gas station. You know, microwave heat is like a different kind of heat than like grilled or baked or fried or what have you. Like in a very real sense and in this sort of metaphysical sense that I'm coming up against. Refuel. Now see, how do I get into like the 6s and higher? Is it literally just gonna be dumping stuff into my existing items? Because if that's the case, can I get by on using rank 1 instead of rank 4 or higher? I will buy a bag of rank 1 to test. Now let's see. Because then I don't think... No, you can't go higher than current rank plus. If it isn't yet plus, the only thing you can do is get it to plus. Okay, but at least it doesn't care about that. I can use the cheaper things as upgrade fodder. Actually, how much are the stickers? What is the most efficient? See, this is what the stickers, or the circles. But in order to get the stickers, I need the clock on, so... Trade-offs. Okay. What's not upgraded yet? And that's still rank 4 plus. Do I have something better? Maybe the double ravage? The bleed hurts the user. I don't want to play around with that. There you go. From 4 plus to 7. That is... Hopefully we feel that. We should increase our healing capabilities, though. So many are needed. Yeah, we'll leave that alone for now. What's going on over here? We're gonna fight a cultist? I should save first. Is this one of those cultists blocking the entrances that Lucy told us about? Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna make a move real soon. Sorry, you can't come in. We're already at our quota of persons of unique and special gender for today. Man, y'all only have one joke and it fucking sucks. It's the same joke. Yeah. I don't see why y'all gotta bring back the machine devil when just talking to you is hell enough. One last chance, man. Stop your evil ways, stop harassing people, and just walk away. Yeah, alright. It's as tiresome in fiction as it is in reality.
There's something in the air, the cloud of dust that trails behind us. Cast into a shape, enough to be divine suggestion. A blessing from beyond, a plea to something deeper than ourselves. Don't you feel it ring? A calling from the spirit of the time.
Super attack, go! Out of the way. I knew these guys were creeps. What the fuck's their problem? Fucked, man. Well, 2 armbands down, just gotta do one more. Good morning. Hi. It is definitely late afternoon, though. Morning is a state of mind. I'm feeling in a pretty late afternoon state of mind, too. Good morning and goodbye. Alright. You do you. How I talk? There you are. Hi. Hey, just wondering, are you an Academy of Order student, like at the university? Yeah, I am. That's cool. Well, next year I'm gonna be your classmate. I just got my acceptance letter. Oh, congratulations. Are you holding a gun or a weird stick? Hey, okay, one more turned in. And I got an app unlock card, which I believe I have to redeem here in the shop. I don't know. I guess let's try the gacha so I can get stuff on the road. Samosas. Okay, let's continue. Because let's see here. So how do you work? Oh, I see. Left button and right button. So for 4 gas points... Alright, so that's just a flat conversion. Yeah, level 5 with the clock. Let's try that. Sweetheart, your phone is ringing. Ah, shit. Might be the waitress from before. The one who was being harassed. Can you get it? Here. Hey, what's up? Val can't come to the phone right now because they're currently driving. I'm Grace, their girlfriend. Hi, Kat. Nice to meet you. Uh-huh. Hold that thought. We're about to enter a battle. Of course. Oh, weird flowers. What do we do? Oh, focus on you, because you are restraining one of my party members. Let's keep it up, because if I can get more of them, if it's a level 5, I can probably do it with the clock. Turn off the clock for anything above that, because I do see the value now of the stamps, and I do have a few more things that are not plussed up yet. But what rank are the gotcha? Rank 5. I do still have a level 4 here. Let's see, 14, 20. Not quite yet. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Phone. What the fuck? That's creepy. No, don't worry about it. We're already on our way. The Rose Diner on local Route 1. Got it. No, just stay hidden. We'll be there as soon as we can. Yes, of course. Take care. Bye. How bad is it? Do I gotta step on the gas? We're gonna help, right? She's not in immediate danger. She's hiding inside, but he just won't leave, so she can't get out either. How will we be delivering assistance? In battle? Man, I hope not, but, well, you know. If it comes down to this creep's safety or her safety, there's only one thing to do. Yeah. I guess we should make sure we're stocked up and ready to fight, just in case then. We'll fight and then we can hit the gas station. Alright, you're gonna try and restrain me, aren't you? In keeping with past behaviors. Break, break, break. Like that. Unscathed. Nice. Alright. To the shrine. So as to heal and save. So are we coming up on an act break, maybe? Speeding along. Who's this fellow with the fanciful helmet? Have you seen the machine devil corruption on the road? Yeah, it's pretty scary looking. If you think that's bad, that's nothing. See what it's like in New Home. They lost an entire city block to it. It gets worse the further east you go. Geez, that's fucked up. We're driving east. I guess we'll see for ourselves. Someone should do something about it. I just wanted to let you know, my girlfriend and I love your vibe. Oh, thanks. I'm Sam, and her name's Star, by the way. I'm also Sam. Nice to meet you. Wow, well now I know why you're so cool. Say, what's your instant graphics account? I'd love to follow you. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have one of those. You've got incredible style and you're not even on social media? Wow, that's even cooler than I imagined. Some things are best left kept to oneself. Okay, I should get some stickers. And then with those... Show your love for jazz with this fun little potion bottle. Anything could be printed on it, but this is what's on it. Jazz. You like jazz, right? This is how you construct an identity. What does it mean to be a person who owns a jazz bottle? Place it just so. It's a thoughtful piece of environmental storytelling for your house guests. Yes. I haven't really been paying attention to all the silly little text that the items have on them. But there is a lot of it, isn't there? We can at least unlock a lot of it. Okay. What lie ahead? The boss. The boss. Why would we have the clock on for the boss? That would be some kind of craziness. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mighty enemy. Someone who used to be a friend of Valentine, who now selfishly wreaks havoc using stolen elemental powers. In this world, so many people fight as an excuse for the sake of inflicting cruelty on others. Will you step up and stand in the line of fire to protect their victims? Yes, it is time. Come on, girl, let me in. You have to hear me out. Just let me say my piece. Are you really just going to keep hiding? You're being such a child. You're better than this. Gaius. Damn, I almost didn't recognize you. I haven't seen you in forever. I go by Valentine now. I already told you this. Sure, whatever. You know this guy? What, she didn't tell you? She used to be my lab assistant back in the good old days. They. Valentine uses they. Oh, really? A lot of girls are doing that these days, right? Well, that's fine. Anyway, she used to be my lab assistant. I'm not here to reminisce, Gaius. I'm here to tell you to stop bothering that woman inside. She clearly doesn't want to talk to you, so leave her alone and go home. And stop it with the creepy text, too. Butt out. What I say to my new girl is none of your business. Clearly, you've gotten 2 other girls yourself now. Or is this what that feminism you got tied up in is all about? Stealing girls from men, too? 2? Do you even hear yourself? You sound like one of those machine devil cultists. Cultist is a slur. Jeez, Val, I knew you were an airhead, but these new friends of yours, personal attacks, really? Next, you're gonna just say the world's doing just fine. Or maybe you'll leave that to your angel friend. We all know the Divine Order isn't willing to do what it takes to bring purity back. All they care about is their own power. As far as I'm concerned, they're just as complicit in things falling as far as they have. So long as they've got their own power, they're unwilling to do anything about the pure world that I deserve being taken from me. Man's world being weak is just what they want. If you're going to dress up like a man, then you'd think you'd at least want to stand with Johnny Vanjo and actual change, instead of accepting the will of the useless Divine Order. I no longer stand with the Divine Order. These young heroes are making a stand against evil, and I'm joining them in it. Evil. See? So sanctimonious and moralistic. Do you even hear yourselves with your reductionism? I know what you really mean when you say that. You've become one of those people who judges everyone you disagree with as being evil. Next, you're gonna say all men are evil, right? If you hate men so much, why are you trying so hard to be one? Enough semantics. If you stand for the machine devil, you stand for evil. Valentine gave you the chance to walk away. Don't exploit their patience. My jaw. I must stretch my jaw. One moment. Why? Why did that? Why is it sore now? Ow. I blame microwaved foodstuffs. Again with the evil. Joni Vanjo wants to bring down a degenerate world, and that's evil. How is burning the crops of farmers not fucking evil? Not all Machine Devil supporters are doing that. Did you ever consider asking them not to? Or do you always just leap to violence? Emily Harmless did ask those cultists to stop, and they killed her for it. Protesting isn't asking someone to stop. That isn't civilized debate, it's intimidation tactics. I bet she'd be here to whine in favor of the status quo right now if she just had a less inflammatory sign. This guy sucks. How is I won't falter in the face of evil inflammatory? He was defending students in a library. It's childish and naive. You have to let Field's life fallow in order for them to grow anew. But I guess they don't teach that in women's studies classes. Are you fucking serious? Gaius, I know you're smarter than this. What the fuck are you talking about? You want to protect a world that's collapsing into degeneracy, Val. I want to see a system burned down so we can grow a fairer world from its mulch. Dude, you're using a bunch of metaphors to disguise this shit, but you're really talking about hurting people. Not some thought experiment. Real people. Stop doing this philosophical jerk-off and remember the actual human cost of this accelerationist bullshit. Nice ad hominem fallacy. Why are you so insistent on suppressing my free speech? It's so specific and see it every day. Enough. Valentine gave you a chance to walk away. And this is your last chance to take it. And stop harassing women, dude. I don't think I'll be threatened into walking away, no. Well, then there's nothing more to say. I don't want to hurt any of you three girls. Even if you escalated it, it's not fair to hurt someone weaker. I fight at the same strength of all my allies, Valentine included, and they're very mighty indeed. Oh, come on. You don't really believe thinking you're a man is going to make you as strong as one, do you? That's not how biology works. I never said I was a man, and I never said I was a woman either. Why is it always about gender with you? Just listen to me, not the dumb reduction that only exists in your head. Watch carefully. There'll be nothing gendered about my fist in your face. You're delusional. Being a gay degenerate doesn't make you stronger. Why are you so cruel? What's even the point? Does it make you feel better? Whatever you call people like you, why do you always say phobic? Do I look scared? I just pity you. For the record, you started this. Dude, you started it by harassing your ex-girlfriend across the countryside. Sad. We probably have more in common politically than you think. But if you're really gonna call me a cultist, then I guess I have no choice. You forced my hand. Guess I'll just have to say the words. Joni Vanjo, give me strength, let humors boil, let rage reign, and lend me strength to deliver thee thy rightful blood. Sorry you've made me do this, but I promise your blood sacrifice won't be wasted. What was that? Projection. Okay, no water. Hopefully he will change his attunement at some point. Okay, now I can use everything. Fire type. Okay. Yeah, got a lot built up for transfer here. Another face change. Oh, are you... No elemental alignment now. No, water aligned. Okay. Why don't I use this automatically every single time? It gives me more speed at no penalty. What now? My arm. Stop screaming, I can hear you. Huh? I'll do it. I'll deliver her blood. I promise I'll do it, so stop screaming like that. Whoa. No. Won't let that stand. You're teetering on the edge there, friend. Oh. It's one of those fights where there's some specific thing we have to do to end it. Isn't there? Because they're, look, they're... Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe that was just a heck of a lot of 1 HP left. Huzzah! Thanks, Sam. Can you give me a few minutes? I'll see you inside. Thanks for helping out. I hope you didn't come too far out of your way. Give me pancakes. That didn't feel as good as the last time. Not supposed to feel good. It's supposed to make the next Machine Devil cultist think twice about pulling that shit. Yeah, I guess. I share thy feelings of inner conflict, but I also recall mine own sense of reassurance when you all rescued me. Perhaps that is enough. Here, some menus for you all, and thank you for so much for coming. I don't know what I would have done. Of course, we're just happy to help. Are you sure you're okay? You should take a break. I'm sure they'd let you. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, and... Tires spinning out? Was that something narrative or incidental? I don't know. I could use the distraction right now. I want to just keep working. Keep my brain on autopilot. I could use a bit of normal. Fair enough. Oh yeah, right. Let me give you the update. So first off, they're not dead. Dutch women, you mean? Yeah, we've got a kind like a group chat for his exes. Gaia survivors group, I guess. Everyone's okay. Horrified, but okay. Ah, geez, I'm so glad. I was wondering. Hey, Kat, if you want, I could add you to the group chat. I felt kinda insane after the breakup. It helped a lot, talking to people who knew what was up. I mean, if you want, obs. You've already done so much for me. No pressure. You've already got my number, so just text me and I'll hook you up if you want, okay? Thank you so much. I'll probably do that. Thanks. Second off, he's now driving very slowly to the nearest hospital to get what used to be his arm looked at. He is fortunate we defeated him so swiftly. Usually, when one offers their very life to the machine devil, they lose more than just an arm. Maybe more lucky than he deserves. Fuck, who knows? I don't know about deserves, but I don't think he's gonna hurt anyone else now, at least. Best we can do, probably. You're probably right. I don't think I want to talk about it anymore, though. Not right now. I think that's for the best. How about I get you some food? Do you have any Helpmans? I'm trying to do a thing where I get one at every diner. Ah, yeah, absolutely. Chicken and waffles, please. I can do that. And for you, miss? Pancakes, I said. Is it too late for the all-day breakfast? How do you want your eggs? Sunny side up. No, were it me, Cedric, I would get those eggs over hard. Because it's weird. And it's pretty good, actually. Thank you for calling me miss. Of course. And milkshakes all around. Yeah, good idea. Good thinking. Alright, I'll be back with all that. Man, fucking... That man was once thy friend, right? I can scarcely imagine the struggle thou must have felt in thy heart. Sorta, I guess. Don't know if I'd say we were really still friends, even before. Still, I'm sure it was hard. You're real strong to stand up to him like that. That's what I love about you. And that's the thing. I mean, it's not like he was a cultist when I knew him. He was nice to me. But clearly, he fucking sucks. People who suck can pretend to be nice. And I guess that's what he did. Well, if someone was full of hate like that but kept it hidden from you, it's not on you for not noticing. Yeah, that's not fair to yourself, Al. Maybe I should have seen it coming, though. I mean, he was always interested in history, but like, in that weird way, you know? And like, there was a rumor about him not citing his assistant's work properly. Who are all a specific type of woman. I'm a fucking idiot, guys. He's right. I'm an airhead. Fuck, that's probably why he trusted me. I should have seen it coming. Jeez, I mean, that sucks, but you absolutely aren't. Stop manipulating. Someone manipulating you doesn't make you stupid. That's the kind of self-deprecating thing you'd get upset at me for saying. Damn, you're right, Sam. Thanks. It's okay to feel hurt, though. You said some real fucked up shit. No, it's not even that. Some machine devil cultist isn't gonna hurt my feelings by running his mouth. It's not like they believe in anything, not really. They just say whatever they think will hurt most. I'm not taking that bait, man. But like, maybe I could have done something? I don't know, before it came to violence, you know? Like what? I don't know. Dudes don't turn out like that because they've got friends and emotional support, you know? Maybe if I'd stuck around, he wouldn't have turned to fucking machine devil cultists to feel less alone. I'm not saying he didn't deserve to get punched, but maybe he wouldn't have had to get punched if I had done more earlier. Baby, I love you, but what the fuck? This isn't your fault. I know, but if me leaving him meant he went and took it out on people who couldn't bear it, man, I don't know. Feels worse. Like, I'm tough. Maybe I could do more. Val, just because thou hast the strength to endure abuse does not mean thou hast an obligation to suffer. Right, come on. You know that heroism isn't just about being self-sacrificing. I do not know much of heroism, but I know this. A tank with no healer in the party will befall a martyr's fate, Val. I draw my strength from each of you, and I know 'tis the same for humans as well. I think Angela and Grace are both right. Yeah, I guess so. Well, good thing I've got you to be my healer then, Sam, because I'm gonna tank as much as I gotta. Well, I'll keep doing my best. I don't know if I can repay you for how safe it feels to have you stand in the way of danger, but it sure is easier to fight when you are. And it's easier for me while standing by your side. and 'tis easier for me whilst looming overhead like a vast predatory bird. Okay, I don't know about that last one, but thanks, guys. And thanks to you again, I've got food and milkshakes for all 4 of you. Milkshake, my first and only love, thou hast returned at last. Thank God. I wasn't sure if I was going to be hungry after that guy made me so nauseous. But it turns out I could murder both this chicken and these waffles. Again, baby, don't gotta murder them. I think they already did that. Also, I think it's called butchering. I could definitely butcher the fuck out of these waffles. Oh, I fucking love Halfmans. They're perfect, right when they're hot. Dude, hell yes. Thou keep saying thou art supposed to drink a milkshake slowly, but I fail to see how, when they taste so divine. But Angela, you're divine. That's how I know they are, too. Sam, you gonna touch your food? Oh, yeah? Right, yeah. Food is good. I just... He kept saying you 3 girls, and... Like, it's true that we're all 3 women and 1 NB. Nota bene, NB stands for known badass, which is true. And why Val fucked up that guy's stupid face so bad. Oh, forsooth? The most curious etymology. Grace, you're a good ally, but I gotta provide a quick fact check. Angela, she's lying to you about the word non-binary. But thou art known to be a badass, right? Well, I don't know a damn thing. Right, but like, he was misgendering you all the time. So I think he saw you as... Well, I don't see how the math adds up. How is it 3 girls, if he's incorrectly including Val in that category? Right? Well, maybe he wasn't including Angela because she's an angel. As an ageless being, I am not easily fit into such ontologies. For all his words about the Divine Order, perhaps he was unable to dismiss me so easily. I don't think that's it. I think he was leaving me out. I don't know if anyone really gets left out of that kind of gross bullshit. Right, but I think he was saying that you 3 girls and I was just being ignored, I guess? I'm sure he was dismissing all of us. I still can't get over the shit he was saying about the crop burnings. Surely he can't believe that shit. It was fucked up. People can rationalize a lot of dumb shit when they turn into some abstracted debate-me shit. Forget about it. Yeah, good fucking riddance to that garbage. Sure, yeah, I guess. So what is your doubts? What is your doubts, Sam? Elaborate. Thanks for helping me out. I hope you didn't come... Wait, we heard that already. Alright. We ready? Ready to hit the road? We're done with Act 2. We should gas up. Ooh, we are very low on points. We're gonna have to do some fights. Is there a shrine out here? All the way over. Huh. I honestly, either I didn't realize or I forgot from earlier that Valentine was also... Are they... Well, they're... Trans man. Post-op? I don't know all the appropriate things to say about this, but it does strike me now, and I'm getting a little self-conscious. And I think I brushed up against this the first time I started playing this. I'm reading the dialogue. I won't say I'm providing the voices because that's a little presumptuous. I'm reading the dialogue of almost exclusively not cis male characters, and that's what I am. I'm just a born old straight guy, just a default. So I hope no one takes issue with this. Act 3. Museum? The real sword, but we have the real sword of fate. Oh, okay.
On her way to fight the machine devil and save the world as we speak. If you're hearing this, Grace, I just want to wish you the best of luck in your fight. We're all cheering for you. You're listening to 1 megahertz in the cosmic wavelength, the spirit of the times.
Okay, if people are in our corner, I guess cool. Oh, bureau request ahead. We should stay in this lane. Hey, what's wrong, Sam? You want to talk about it? Do I want to talk? Do I want to talk about it? Do I want to talk about it? Psychic danger. Isolation field. Guys? Huh? Bleh? I don't know if I want to talk. Why aren't you saying anything? Can you hear me? No. I guess not. Guess they can't hear me at all. Nobody can hear me. What's going on? Why can't we reach each other? Party's out of sync. No! I mean, that was inevitable. I can't believe it took this long for it to sink in that I'm just totally out of place here. Everyone else is so cool and brave. Grace stole a sword from the Divine Order. Valentine stood up to their creepy cultist colleague. Angela's an angel. Meanwhile, I can't even fucking do damage in battle. All the normal people have exploit attacks, and all I can do is let them handle that and try to heal them. The healing abilities don't even last after the battle ends. That's how useless I am. Why did I ever think I could stand beside them? What if I just laid down in the road and waited for one of those cultists to finish the job because I'm too weak to stop them without my friends? I guess probably it'd take a really long time and I'd be bored. Even if everyone could hear me right now, what would I even have to say? How did I even get here? I can't fight, I can't drive. I got carried here, and now I'm hopeless. That's me, dead weight, dragging everyone down. Maybe it's for the best if they can't hear me. That way, at least, they're not wasting their time on me when they've got more important things to worry about. No, that's not true. Of course they're worried about me. They're good friends. They care about me. That's what makes it even worse. I'm making them worry about me, and I can't even be a good friend in return. I get everything and they get nothing. I really shouldn't have come. Uh-oh, what happens if we engage in combat in this deleterious mental and emotional state? Guess we'll find out. Oh, they are but phantoms. I am in isolation. I have isolated myself from them. Though we may be traveling together, we are separate. In mind and body. I have so low the monies. I should try and squeeze in one more battle before we get to the gas station. Riding in isolation through the haze, self-doubt. We've all been there. Alright, focus on this thing right away because it's probably going to try and restrain us. Yeah, see? One who should not be restrained. I need my predatory bird back. Alright. Pour it into you. No, leave her alone. Alright, again, Valentine unscathed. Alright, to the gas station. Let's see. Should be able to turn in that other bounty now. Oh, and a new one. 3 cultists that have been harassing women at the entrance for weeks now, but one of them was on the road. Okay. Kind of machine devil powers they've got can only come from human sacrifice. Well, that's 3 less to worry about. Thief patrol. For some reason, all these guys stole was 30 individually wrapped samosas from a gas station. They can't even eat. The owner says you can keep the spoils. Just stop them from coming back to steal more in the future. Okay. That seems entirely doable. Is that not a staircase? I have no access to it. I am not allowed up those stairs. They are too steep and slippery. In heels? Travel stamp. That's right, we're in a new act. Act 3, Prince's Road. People who think this agricultural valley is boring have never visited their raucous farmers' night markets. And then one act after this. Ooh, okay, we do go higher. 50 points. Equip everyone with rank 6. Equipments are higher. Well, but how do I get rank 6 if I can't pull rank 6? I don't even know if I have enough. Yeah, I only have one that I'm not using. And what is it? Half attack? Half attack with leaf. Or slow. So who has 5, 5, 5, 5, 5? No, I like the counterattack. Oh, wait. That's 4. We should at least do that. Or, but do I need... Does this taunt as well? That's while taunting. So actually, if anything, these should be in... opposite positions. I don't have a rank 6 taunt, do I? Or even a rank 5? No, I don't have any rank 5. I'm also very low on funds. I might have to get a bunch of stickers. sneeze approaches, hold it back. Stay. Okay. Things have been upgraded. Ew, is there some of that machine devil corruption on the ground? Concerning. Don't like the look of that. We are in isolation again. Level 7 foes. Level 8. Whoa, okay. Okay, we're right around the corner here. If I can't say it to all of them, then I should at least say it to myself. But first,
There's something in the air, the cloud of dust that trails behind us. It's cast into a shape, enough to be divine suggestion. A blessing from beyond, a plea to something deeper than ourselves. Don't you feel it? A calling from the spirit of
get this stupid thing off of them.
up to the sky, the starry.
Sordo fate. Why does it seem like they're attacking the wrong thing? Why does it seem like they're never targeting what I'm telling them to target? I'm not doing it backwards, am I? Bow, bow. Level 5 foes, sure. Yeah, just talking my way through it. Just posting through it. That always works, right? All the things you never said. A little bit of Evangelion typography there with the parentheticals and the title cards. We must acknowledge the title cards. I was just thinking about this recently, how much I like a movie that has title cards at the act breaks or chapters or whatever you want to call them. Give me more title cards. Give me a thematic overview of what each part of your story is from your perspective, the filmmaker. Anyway, it's that fucking Gaius jerk. I can't stop thinking about him. He kept saying you three girls, and I'm sure he was misgendering Val and meant them, Grace, and Angela. Sure of it. What else could it even be? It has to be that. So where does that leave me? Pretty much ignored me entirely. I don't blame everyone else for not picking up on that. I don't understand how to express that. Why are you so upset a misogynist didn't look down on you? Or could it be that you were perceived as a woman and he was not perceiving the angel as a woman because the angel is not human? Maybe that's the configuration. And that's also something that seems complicated to grapple with. Because you want to be accepted, but by happenstance by someone who hates your very existence and just doesn't realize that they're supposed to be hating you in that moment. That's weird. That's a weird feeling to feel. I shouldn't be upset. What the fuck do I say? Sorry he treated you like shit, Grace, but at least he acknowledged your womanhood. That's terrible. That's obviously terrible. I can't say that. There's no good way to say that. It's a thought I should be ignoring. And I know I wouldn't feel better if he dismissed me for being a woman. I know I wouldn't. It'd feel awful too. But it's not like being maybe misgendered made me any safer either. I'm sure if it wasn't for everyone, it would have... Well, I'm sure it would have been just as bad. Maybe a different bad. But there's no such thing as a safe machine devil cultist. I'm not better off because he's thinking of me as a fucked up blank instead of a pathetic woman or whatever. That doesn't make me safer. I know that's what I should be fixated on. The fact that people like that want to hurt people like me. I just wish I had that feeling of solidarity with everyone else. I wish I didn't see my friends get hurt and only think about the ways it hurts me too. Well represented game. You have set us up to have the expectation of injecting a little bit of personal flair into our interactions, but now in this moment, we can only be lost and mired in this self-doubt and anxiety. No wonder I can't connect with them. If all my thoughts are this self-centered and stupid, I hate it. I really am pathetic if that's the way I think. What a stupid thing to have an anxiety attack over. It's not fair. I just want to be safe. And also have my gender acknowledged. Is that really so unreasonable? Don't I deserve that? And what the fuck was up with Valentine asking my pronouns anyway? Isn't it obvious? I'm dressed as femininely as humanly possible. If they wanted an excuse to offer their own, they should have made a better excuse. One that didn't involve me. If you can't hurt your enemies, it's easier to hurt your friends. Bad feelings. Bad thoughts. I know, that's not fair. I know why. I'm not that self-centered. It's because that's what they wanted. It's because that's what they want said to them. We'll get back to this in a moment. But we must keep up appearances, must we? Mustn't we? They are still relying on me for healing, so we'll slip into autopilot and do what we do, and what we have been doing. Go through the motions. How much will you take? Okay, this little squid figure down below, they keep changing into a little robed figure. Are they? What are they representing? And are they interfering with my combat? Alright, that one's down. Sorejaw. Alright. Not fair. That's why I'm not that self-centered. It's because that's what they want said to them. Okay. Probably not even the wrong thing. If you ask literally everyone, that's fine. Maybe it's even the best you can do. I'm sure it's the best way to make them feel comfortable without getting just misgendered. Maybe something can be the right thing to do, but still make me feel bad anyway. Level 8. Oh man, is them's the little thieving guys in the furthest, the bottommost lane. So I'm not going to pretend that I'm so magnanimous that I wouldn't feel better if they'd gone, "Hey babe, you're obviously a cute girl," instead, just because it's the right thing to do. Just because it's the least harmful thing. Doesn't mean it doesn't still feel bad to me. I'm sure of that. I don't know if I'm confident of much, but I'm confident of that. So of course I can't tell them that. I can't tell them why this is all fucking me up so much. None of them did anything wrong. I feel bad, but if I told them why, I'm sure it would just make them feel worse. Then we'd all feel bad. At least this way, it's only me. Thematic. I'm just thinking about the combat part, the combat dynamic wherein she is the healer. Now, does this better fit her as the healer, or would this fit better Valentine as the tank, being the one? No, because tanking represents like the outside forces, and being the one who soaks up the things from outside, whereas healing is... Okay, it's like, it's within reach. I'm trying to grasp this. Because this feels kind of pivotal to Sam's characterization and the crossroads between narrative and game design. And I wanna explore that and latch onto it and understand it. The line... So yeah, rather than everyone feeling bad, we hold on to the bad feelings, keep them to ourselves so that they feel better. But okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. My action in combat is healing. In interpersonal dynamics is keeping this negativity to myself. The end result of that being that my healing makes them feel better in the moment, but is not, as was mentioned earlier in this self-doubt sequence, it's temporary. It's not lasting healing. So it's an illusion of healing, of well-being, that our actions are bringing to the dynamic, and only through overcoming this and confronting our self-doubts and connecting with those around us can I wonder, okay, hypothesis. Once we break through this self-doubt and internalizing barrier, maybe Sam's healing ability becomes real and the effects don't wear off at the end of battle. Hypothesis. Let's find out. Because I think that would be a very clever way of representing a sort of breakthrough, is a change in the mechanics. Alright. This way, it's only me that feels bad. Besides, this was like 1 billion years ago. Who even cares now? Why the fuck can't I let this go? It really doesn't matter. A catalog of my ugliest thoughts. All my friends. I mean, they believe in me. They say things like, "I'll always see you for who you are on the inside." But all I have on the inside are the ugliest thoughts. I'm nothing but a giant pile of jealousy for things nobody should be jealous of. I wish I didn't care about this shit. I wish I wasn't so insecure that some dumb sexist jerk can shake me so much. All this gender stuff. I wish I wasn't thinking about it all the time. Why can't it just be boring to me? Combat. Oh, combat. Yeah, you're the little grubby mitted fellers. Detonation? No, they blew up my healing item. No. Mean, bad, don't do that. No, my other healing item. Okay, at least... Oh, if they're gonna be doing this every time, okay, I gotta remember that in the future. So's... Look at that, all gone. Just completely obliterated all my equipment. At least they're weak. They fall easily. Shrine or gas, only one or the other? Boo. Okay. That'll be better. So yeah, me, cisgender male, it's boring. And yeah, like, I've often had the thought that maybe it's too glib to state that, like, that's what I, like, I want your existence. Yeah, so it's glib to say, but, like, I would like everyone's existence to be boring and taken for granted. It should not be a spot of contention who you are and the way you live and that kind of thing. And so it's nice to see that echoed by a creator who is living these experiences. Yeah. The nature of yourself, while as should be acknowledged as unique and valuable, should not be a dark cloud that hangs over you, nagging, chewing at the back of your mind all the time, scratching the inside of your brain like a rat trying to escape your skull. We don't want that for anybody. At least I don't. To the shrine. Well, actually, shrine or gas station? What's more important? Let's get in a fight, and then we'll see how we feel. And let's try... Can it not be targeted while... I guess it can't be fought until the other one is dealt with. Alright, let's get some Fate Sword in here. I feel like we are kind of plateaued. There we are. Mysterious. Okay, I can't get to it. I have these field guide items that say they give some sort of extra information about enemies, but I don't know what all I will learn, and I'm curious to learn if there's any notes about combat dynamics that specific enemies have, because those things, I think they're effectively backline until all other foes are dealt with. But I don't know what else they might be doing in battle. Shrine or gas? Shrine. Just a quiet, lonesome little pit stop. Decisions. Oh, that gas station is way off. 75 kilometers. We can get in some fights. Actually, let's see. Let's put in one of these field guides just to see what they do as we continue to beat ourselves up and only offer temporary, ephemeral healing. Why the fuck is everyone else in this party so beautiful? How's that fair? Beautiful in battle. Alright. Oh good. We are looking at the ones that I'm curious about, so we'll use that. And then... Oh. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, they have to be targeted. When I use the item, it's not used, and then I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought I was going to select the item and then pick the enemy to target. That's weird. That's different. That's like every other game I played, you would select the item and then select the target, as opposed to having the target pre-selected. That messes with my head a little bit. But Machine Devil worshippers get their strength from human sacrifice. 700 health, 300% ravage, 10 damage. Okay. Things to know, and yeah. We only get the one use.
It's growing stronger still. Our chance to look away has passed us. The lid is fit to burst. Will we prevail upon reflection? A tear across your cheek, the pulsing of unforeseen regret. Are you with me yet? We're setting off for somewhere within time. Listen to my
Just keep going and going and going. Everyone's pretty healthy right now, though. My false healing ability is doing its job. Look at that. Max stagger. Now the little... The little cowardly squid. They gotta have some sort of non-trivial effect in combat, because they're very easy to defeat once they are out in the open like that. Guess we'll try and find out. Now these are only one enemy, so that's probably not gonna be I think we need at least 2 to get the proper configuration to show up. Everyone's so beautiful. Nobody has sympathy for girls who don't realize they're hot. Whoa. We're going through some sort of weird, crazy self-identity thing here. I put so much work into looking my best to impress Grace, and I know I only look okay at best. Not beautiful, but okay. Good enough. I want to be hot, like actually hot, but even if I was, who'd be attracted to me when I'm so fucked up? I can pretend to be cool and mysterious, and maybe that's good enough for a while. But eventually everyone realizes I'm just a mess. I'm a mess who loses all grip on reality the instant the journey gets a little bit hard. Who'd be attracted to someone who needs to be comforted all the time over nothing? Do I even deserve it? It seems so impossible. I already can't deal with how effortlessly amazing Grace always looks. And now Angela and Valentine too? Valentine clearly works at it too. I get that huge muscles and perfect eyeliner aren't natural, but it's still amazing. When they work hard, they look like a sexy idol. And when I work hard, I look like an unstylish child showing too much skin to compensate for barely having boobs. And speaking of boobs, how the fuck is what Angela's got going on even fair? Why are her boobs so perfect? Well, because she's an angel and she's a divine embodiment of perfection and all that, you know. Hard to compete with that. It's embarrassing to admit, but every time they do that bounce before she leaps into the air, I feel like a feral dog. It's insane how hot it is. Does nobody else see this? Hello? Like, is it even okay for me to get worked up about that? Isn't getting distracted by big boobs, like, really basic? How's it different from what I was into when everyone thought I was a guy? I guess I was too busy worrying about myself to be looking at anyone else. But now I just can't stop thinking about it. Yeah, this is an internal turmoil that I myself have to. It has to have this one related to me. This one's not necessarily like I'm with her on the wanting, but the having is the part that I need someone to walk me through. Is it even legal for me to be that basic? Wouldn't it be more broad-minded of me if I was just more like Val and into guys like Johnny Lightways? Wouldn't it be more feminist of me if I was more open-minded about who I was sexually attracted to instead of still liking stuff that's functionally identical to male gaze pandering? Hey, thank you. That's useful to know. It's nice to see it written down. That's stupid. That's such an ugly thought. Great, Sam, you tried to talk yourself into not being homosexual. That's real fucking woke of you. Why would I think there's such a thing as feminist girl boner or an unfeminist one? No, it's even worse than that, isn't it? Maybe it's not feminist to like big boobs, but it's sure as hell misogynistic to say it'd be better if I didn't. Wow, what the fuck am I even saying? Am I? I think Sam is. I'm not. I'm not allowed to call myself a lesbian. That'd be weird. And inaccurate. I still feel nervous every time I say the word lesbian. Am I even allowed to call myself that? So you're throwing this kind of this turmoil at me while I have to make gameplay decisions? That's unfair. Alright, one enemy ahead. What if I change later? I've already changed so much in the past year. If I liked a girl before, everyone would think it was straight, but now... Maybe that's why I was never able to really make my feelings clear to Grace, because I couldn't make it clear who I even was. Do I know who I am now? Isn't that kind of naive? I just want to know what I'm allowed to call myself. And I'm so tired of not knowing if my attraction to a hot girl is because I want to be with her or just look like her. Maybe both. Why not both? What if it's not even a normal trans thing? What if I'm just a fucking mess, personally? I bet Val doesn't worry about this shit. They worry about whatever. What the hell is that? I'm going to ask the book what that thing is. In balance tests your ability to keep up with every element. Oh, they're gonna change affinities on me. Only 100% Ravage, okay. Alright. Do what we can while we can. This isn't doing much in terms of Ravage, though. Okay, now I can actually focus on a weakness. Yeah, okay. Maybe not so bad after all. If I have the two elements, I can weather the third... Well, wait a minute. Fire... What's the... Is it a rock, paper, scissors wheel? I am forgetting now. Like, does fire work better against water, or does grass work better against water? Doesn't matter now. Kind of wanna... 4 gas points. I have 171. Let's grab... Okay. Any tauntings amongst these? Auto heal. Passive. Oh, okay. Automatically temporary heal at the start of each fight. If plus targets all. That's interesting. And that is on a regular attack. Okay, maybe... Object that is exactly 1 kilogram. Bank breaker. Oh, that's one of those ones that eats through my items. I've never been a fan of that trade-off. Even though I'm sure in the long run, it's one of those things I won't really have to grapple with. It's one of the reasons why I always had trouble getting into playing with black and magic. The question of, like, do damage to yourself, pay life for things, but I don't have to do that in other colors. Is it really that much better? Turns out it is. You can be that much more aggressive. But look at that 50 damage. That's like 5 times as much as anything else. Alright, what was I thinking about here? Do I want to... 4, 5, 6 plus... It's weird. Okay. Rank 5. So I should do that so I have a better taunt. Now the question is, do I keep the counterattack? I suppose I can try something else in the meantime. Will this the right color? Yeah, because this will support the transfer thing. And this one we want to see if we can upgrade. I need more stickers. let's do this. Let's swap out for some samosas, and then I will feel a little bit better about burning a bunch of healing items. Starting with stickers, though. Oh, actually, I get through all of them. Okay. Never mind. That one's alright. Yeah, let's see how this does. How's this do's? 2 foes. This might be the arrangement I'm looking for. Yeah, I bet Val is like... But Val is always like, well, I could worry about what this crush means vis-a-vis my personal identity, or I could just make out with hot babes instead. Yeah, that's totally them. Definitely the vis-a-vis part. That sounds like something they'd say, Sam, you dumbass. It's true that it's stupid this is stressing me out so much, though. You're supposed to talk about your feelings. But how the fuck do you say to Angela, hey, I love you, but your boobs are giving me an existential crisis? Probably just like that, you know? I have a feeling Angela would be receptive to that feedback. Maybe there's some feelings that are just too stupid to express to another person. Not even harmful, just stupid. I bet she'd have some really cool, whimsical, and slightly otherworldly response, too. But Sam, thy flat chest simply means less insulating medium for thy powerful heart or something. And then I'd get flustered, and everyone would laugh, and I'd go back to feeling guilty. Passing over some of this dialogue just because I'm still not 100% sure that I can't be heard in the other room. Then I'd feel worse for thinking something so stupid and wrong. Can't believe that's what's driving a wedge between us. Just the absolute dumbest thing on this gay earth to get worked up over. Can't believe I'm nervous to call myself a lesbian when I somehow managed to make even my anxiety attacks this gay. Nobody's comforted by covering sincere pain with jokes. Boy, I get that, but I can't help it. It's hard. I'm in that same guarded space that Sam is. And even admitting that makes me feel a little uncomfortable. Let's fight 2 enemies. That'll take our mind off things. Ooh. Ooh. 1,500 kilometers. Let's go to 1510. Alright. We are going to learn about this thing now. This timid healer. This timid healer probably used to be a wild protect me before it met a fate that fucking sucks. Alright. So they are a healer. So yeah, they're just they make the other enemy that much more effective and endurant.
Chance to look away has passed us. While it is fit to burst, will we prevail upon reflection? A tear across your cheek.
I'm lost in my own thoughts about what has been said just recently. And sorry, I don't have anything more interesting to contribute at the moment. This thing is not going down. I think I gotta I think I just gotta cycle through it and get the sword attacks in the mix. God, you're healing it so much! Oh, can I actually engage it when the other guy's staggered? That opens things up a bit. Okay. Carry that knowledge with me. Oh yeah, we are low on gas. Let's hope we make it to the station. Alright. Oh, that's most of our money. How do I do this? How do I get rank 6 things? How do I get them if I can't get them? Is there a chance that they drop from lower ranked things? I don't... Well, I just refueled, so now's the time to test. Now that's just a 5+. Oh, is it ready? Was it just one group of them? That's useful. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of them. All right. All right, give me them samosas. Now, we're getting too busy ourselves. Quite a few little road games here. A farmer by the name of Evan Farmer, had his barn set on fire by cultists in the night. And before the fire department could arrive, this asshole finished the job destroying it with high-pressure water. Help a man who hates dramatic irony get his revenge. Field guides. E-rocks are not erotic. Be careful, normally E-rocks only come in small groups. But this group has been causing a rampaging terror. There's 4 of them in one group. So if you're not careful, they're capable of restraining your entire party for good. Ugh. Concerning. How would I deal with that? I don't know. Are there items that prevent ensnarement? Request from local wizard / Mayor Kane Lightly. Even during evil times, there's supposed to be a natural order of things. I was trying to exorcise these machine devil manifestations menacing the road into town, but was defeated by one's backwards behavior. Oh, so the weaknesses are reversed. Request from local app developer Line Marigold. I was minding my own business on the road, and these 2 monsters attacked my truck. I was able to get out safely, but maybe the next person they attack won't be so lucky. I know a lot about happening. And you can't let that happen. I know a lot about happening, and you can't let that happen. Oh, that's a good reward, though. That basically negates the whole need of stopping at gas stations to be able to waive the app fee. Oh, and this will unlock the other app. Okay. Another request from the world's largest bong guy. He saw the boss version of those absolute terror guys and his eyes lit up. Then the monster's eyes lit up and destroyed his garage. But my man is still determined. Alright. Some of those have solid and tangible rewards, and some of them are scary to consider having to fight. Is there a shrine here? There is. You know, I hate to leave Sam in the lurch in her cosmically corruptive panic anxiety attack state, but it is the time that I usually stop streaming on the weeknights, so here we are to save point. Perfectly valid action on my part, I think. I had said on my schedule probably not streaming over the weekend because I wasn't sure if I was going up to visit my family, and as turns out, as I have said, I will be. So I will be back on Monday at the earliest, Tuesday at the earliest. I think I have something on Monday. We'll see. I will see. Anyway, thank you for checking in on me. I appreciate your support and really just your attention. You can do the YouTube things. You can like, you can subscribe, you can comment, you can hit the bell. And if not, you can also do the Blue Sky thing and follow me at A Swine of Culture for... there's, you know, the reason that you might. I don't know what's going on inside your head. Barely know what's going on inside mine most of the time. But, yeah. I have been Cedric Saybrook. I will continue to be Cedric Saybrook. Whatever it is, wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, morning, evening, or night. Or some other thing that may exist. Some other delineation of time. But it's time for this little piggy to go home. Good night.